Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Josh, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. So I'll be going over the main features of this card, its pros, as well as its drawbacks. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have a much better idea whether or not this credit card is a good fit for you. But before we go ahead and dive into the main features of this card, if you wouldn't mind helping me out real quickly by just giving this video a like, that just helps out with the good old YouTube algorithm, and also consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. Plus, if you would like to receive up to $200 in free stock in a pinned comment below, I will be leaving a link to Robinhood. All you have to do is once you click on that link is just sign up for a free account and then simply link your bank account. You do not even have to make an opening deposit. At that point in time, Robinhood will be sending you one free stock worth all the way up to $200. Okay, so diving right into the main features of this card, first off, we're going to be talking about miles and how you can earn them with this card. So starting out, you will be earning 3 miles per dollar spent on purchases directly with Delta. So this is only going to be on the Delta website or on the Delta app or over the phone. It cannot be through a third-party service like Expedia. Then you'll be earning 1.5 miles per dollar spent on eligible transit, US shipping, and office supply store purchases. And then finally, on all other transactions, you will be earning 1 mile per dollar spent. Now with this card, there's also going to be a spend bonus as well. So as long as you're able to spend at least $12,000 within the first 6 months of having this card, you will be earning a spend bonus of 110,000 miles. That is going to be an average spend of $2,000 per month. So for some people that might be easy to do. For others, it might be a tad bit more difficult. Now with this card, you can also receive some other benefits as well. So just starting out, for an example, you can receive a Resi credit of $240. This is going to work out to being $20 per month. So it's going to be $20 per month over 12 months. Then on top of that, there's also going to be a $120 rideshare credit. With this, it's going to be $10 per month. So if you spend like $30 on Uber in the month of January, the most you can get in January is going to be just $10 per month. Then on top of that, there's also going to be up to $250 in Delta Stays statement credit on Delta.com. You're also going to be receiving an annual companion certificate upon renewal on first class, Delta Comfort Plus, or main cabin domestic, Caribbean, or Central American round trip flights each year after renewal of your card. You're also going to have a medallion qualification dollars boost. You're going to qualify for Hertz President Circle status for free. You're going to be receiving complimentary access to the Centurion Lounge and Escape Lounge when you purchase a Delta flight with this credit card. And then you're also going to receive complimentary Delta Sky Club access as well. With this though, it's going to be just 15 visits free per year. Now to earn unlimited visits, you must spend at least $75,000 per year, which is a little bit of a drawback there. Then you can also save 15% on award travel when booking your flights with miles. You're also going to be receiving Zone 5 priority boarding, so you will be able to board your flights just a little bit earlier. Also, you're going to be receiving your first checked bag for free. This is going to be right around $70 in round trip money saved. So for example, if you have a family of 4, if you take your family with you, in total that's going to be $280, which is going to help offset the annual fee, which we are going to cover in just a minute. You're also going to be receiving a credit of up to $100 for global entry or TSA pre-check. You're also going to be receiving extended warranty protection. This is going to apply to warranties of 5 years or less, and basically what it's going to do is add 1 more year to the warranty that you already have. You're also going to be receiving purchase protection as well. So this is going to protect for up to 90 days from the covered purchase date, up to $10,000 per occurrence, $50,000 per calendar year. If whatever you bought is stolen, accidentally damaged, or lost, you're going to be receiving cell phone protection as well, so you can be reimbursed if your cell phone is damaged or stolen. With this, there's going to be a max of $800 per claim with a limit of 2 approved claims per 12-month period. Keep in mind, though, there is going to be a $50 deductible with this. You're also going to be receiving trip delay insurance, so if your round trip is paid entirely with this card, it can help reimburse certain additional expenses purchased on this card up to $500 per trip. There is going to be a max of 2 claims per eligible card per 12 consecutive month period though. You're also going to be receiving trip cancellation and interruption insurance. So what this is going to do is help reimburse the non-refundable travel expenses purchased with this card up to $10,000 per trip and up to $20,000 per eligible card per 12 consecutive month period. You're also going to be receiving baggage insurance plans. So if your bag is lost, damaged, or stolen, if you use this card, you can be covered up to $1,250 for carry-on baggage and up to $500 for checked baggage. And then finally, you're also going to be receiving car rental loss and damage insurance as well. Keep in mind though, this is going to be secondary coverage and it's not going to be covering liability. So it's something you're definitely going to have to keep in mind there. And if you want to go over these, once again, you will have to go to the website, which I will link in the description box below. I know it's a lot of benefits that are going to be coming with this card, but now that we went over the main features of this card at this point in time, we are going to go ahead and dive into the APR and fees. And of course, that's also super important as well. So starting out, your purchase APR is going to be anywhere between 20.99 to 29.99% based on your credit worthiness. Then as far as fees go, there's going to be a late payment fee of up to $39. Now, if you happen to pay late once, maybe even twice, you could always try calling in to see if you can get that fee waived. Sometimes for the first time and maybe even the second time, they will waive that late payment fee. However, you might want to set up auto pay or mark your calendar, do whatever works best for you. Make sure that you are paying on time. That way you are not faced with that $39 late payment fee. There's also going to be a fee of up to $39 for return payments. Then as far as foreign transaction fees with this card, there are no foreign transaction fees. That's definitely a benefit because, believe it or not, unfortunately with some of the other credit cards out there, they do have foreign transaction fees right around 3%. And then finally, the big fee with this credit card, of course, is that annual fee. The annual fee with this credit card is going to be $650. So every single year, you are going to have to sit down and evaluate whether or not paying $650 for this card on a year-to-year basis is going to be worthwhile for you. So now that we went over the main features of this card as well as the APR and fees, at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and go over what I would consider to be the best things and the worst things about this credit card. So we're going to start out with the best thing. Starting out, of course, is that 110,000 bonus miles as long as you're able to spend at least $12,000 within the first 6 months. That's definitely going to give you a lot of miles to redeem for flights and things like that. You're also going to be receiving a $120 rideshare credit. That's going to be $10 per month over the course of a year. You're also going to be receiving the $250 Delta Stays credit. You're going to be receiving the annual companion certificate, so that's going to save you a lot on flights there. You're also going to get free checked bags. So over the course of a year, depending whether you just fly by yourself or whether you take your family, you can definitely save a lot of money on what you would normally have to spend on with those checked bags. You're also going to be receiving complimentary access to Centurio Lounge / Escape Lounge, plus 15 free visits every single year to the Delta Sky Club and unlimited visits if you spend at least $70,000 per year with this card. And then finally, you're also going to be receiving a $100 credit every 4 years to receive either global entry or a TSA pre-check. So with this card, there are a lot of benefits. Now, as far as the drawbacks go, the first big drawback, of course, is that $650 annual fee. Obviously, that's a huge amount of money to spend each and every year on a single credit card. So you're going to have to evaluate whether or not you're getting enough benefits back with this card to make paying $650 worthwhile for you. And then secondly, you're only going to be receiving 1 mile per dollar spent on all transactions, not with Delta, eligible transit, US shipping, and office supply store purchases. So on all purchases outside that category, you're only going to be earning 1 mile per dollar spent, which is really, really on the low end. I would like to see that at least 1.5 or 2 miles per dollar spent. So a lot of the transactions you're going to be making with this card, unless you use it exclusively for flights and you spend a lot of money on flights each and every year, you're going to be receiving very low miles for each transaction that you make, and you'd probably be better off using another credit card, one where you can earn better cash back or more miles, whichever card you use, on each of those transactions. So just to sum things up here, if you fly frequently with Delta, and obviously if you can hit the spend bonus, if you can spend the $12,000 within the first 6 months and receive the 110,000 bonus miles, and then you use all the credits like the Resi credit, the rideshare credits, the Delta stay, then in that case, it could be worth it. And definitely for the first year, it is going to be worth it with those bonus miles. But as far as the second year moving forward, you're definitely going to have to take advantage of those credits and definitely have to fly frequently with Delta. If not, if you don't usually fly with Delta, then at least for the second year moving forward, this credit card is probably not going to be worthwhile for you. But that's all we have for today's review. I certainly hope you enjoyed and found value out of it. If you did, again, I would greatly appreciate if you could give this video a like. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you in the next video.